Hello again. We are moving on in our talk about Venn diagrams, and as promised, we are going to solve some problems using those Venn diagrams. This is lesson 5.7, so here we go. We're going to just go through a couple of examples. One's going to be relatively easy, and then the second one's going to be a little bit harder. So this is what a problem looks like. We have an advanced music class of 25 students. 18 of them can sing and 19 of them can play an instrument. Create a Venn diagram to represent this and find the number of each region. So this is what I came up with. I have the universal set U, and then I've got S, the set of students that can sing, and P, the set of students that can play an instrument. And so I've labeled each possible region with a different letter, and we're going to use the information to figure out what number replaces each of those letters. So, as I said, S is the set of students that can sing, P is the set of students that can play, and there may be some overlap between those two sets. All right, so since we've got all 25 students, they're in an advanced music class, so I'm going to assume that they should all be able to sing and play, so that means that D is 0. That would be the set or the number of people that don't belong in either group. All right, I know that there are 25 kids in the class, so A plus B plus C, those are the only letters left. Those have to add up to 25. A plus B, that's the two letters that are inside the set S, the set of students that can sing. Those add up to 18. I was told that 18 people can sing. What that means is, since there's 25 people in the class and 18 of them can sing, that means that 7 of them can't sing, and they must be people that can only play an instrument. Okay. Also, if I think the other way, I know that 19 people can play an instrument, so that's the B and the 7. So those can play an instrument. That means that the rest of them, the 6, can't play an instrument, but they can sing. So I only have one letter to figure out. So I can use any of the information that I've already talked about to figure out the value of B, and B would have a value of 12. And so everything works out. You would always go back and check to make sure that those numbers match up with every single sentence that you've been given, because there's always a possibility of making a mistake. So always go back and check your work on that. We're going to go through a tougher example now. This is, we've got a gardener's convention, and 20 people grow tomatoes, 31 people grow carrots, 27 people grow beans. In that group, there are 17 people that grow tomatoes and carrots, and there are 23 people that grow carrots and beans. And there are 4 people that grow beans exclusively, meaning they don't grow anything else, and there are 15 people who grow all 3. All right, so we're going to complete a Venn diagram with numbers for each region. Here we go. So there's the region. I've got T representing the group of tomato growers, C is the carrot growers, and B is the bean growers, with a possibility for overlap between any 2 groups and a possibility for all 3 groups to overlap. All right, so I know that there are 20 tomato growers, so that represents A, B, C, and E. So all of those have to add up to 20. There are 31 carrot growers, so that means A and B and D and G, all of those are in circle C, so those have to add up to 31. There are 27 bean growers, so the A, the C, the D, and the F that are in that B circle, those have to add up to 27. The ones that grow tomatoes and carrots, that's just A and B. That adds up to 17. Carrots and beans, that's the A and the D. That adds up to 23. 4 people that grow just beans, and 15 people that grow all 3, so A is equal to 15. Well, I can see right away that there's 2 numbers that I can immediately, 2 letters that I can immediately replace with numbers. The fact that 15 grow all 3, I can replace that A with a 15. And then the fact that there are 15 that only grow beans, that means that F can be replaced with 4, those 4 people that only grow beans. All right, and then I kind of work my way around. I know that I look for any equation that has just 2 letters in it, and I try and replace those. So the 17 people that grow tomatoes and carrots, that's made up of 15 people and some more. So that 15 plus B has to add up to 17, so obviously that's a 2. The people that grow tomatoes, actually carrots and beans, I would put an 8 there because that has to add up to 23. And then, let's see, that means that C would equal 0. Okay, and then I just fill in the rest of the information with a little bit of algebra. I can figure out that E is 3 and G is 6. So kind of a tougher example, a little bit more algebra involved because there are so many variables when 3 circles overlap. But if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you tomorrow.